welcome to Business Brief for today. It's July the 31st, 2026. It's the last day in the month of July. This is where you now get to take your records and see how the business, did for the month of July. Did we make sales? Did we have more clients? Did we meet our targets? Let's see this monthly target. I hope you're going to do that checks and balance at the end of this month. Who was working very well? Who is that staff you're going to reward at the end of the month? And who are you going to give a warning, so you better do better in the month of August? And you as a businessman, if you did not do better in this month of July, I hope in August you do way better than what you did this month. Amen. That being said, let's talk about business now. As the Dangote Cement has posted a strong performance for the first half of 2026, with profit rising by more than 1/3, driven largely by robust demand in Nigeria and improved operational efficiency. The cement manufacturers reported a 34.4% increase in profits before tax, rising to 981.4 billion naira for the 6 months ended June 30th, compared to 730 billion naira recorded in the same period of last year. Now, profit after tax also climbed nearly 23% to 638 billion naira, while group revenue grew by more than 21% to 2.5 trillion naira. Now, the company says its Nigerian operations remain the biggest contributor to earnings, supported by strong domestic demand, declined cost management, and a reduction in debt. The performance helped offset challenges in some of its African markets and reinforced Nigeria's position as the group's largest revenue source. The results suggest that demand for construction materials remains resilient despite inflation and higher operational costs, though analysts say the strong earnings could boost investor confidence in the manufacturing sector and provide further support for the Nigerian exchange as more listed companies release their half-year financial results. The BUA Group is investing $85 million to expand its port terminal in Port Harcourt, a move aimed at strengthening its food manufacturing business and boosting cargo traffic through Nigeria's eastern ports. The investment is expected to support the company's growing demand for imported raw materials while improving logistic efficiency. BUA says the expansion will add about 600 meters of quay frontage to its terminal, enabling it to handle larger vessels and import more than 2 million tons of raw materials annually once the project is completed next year. The facility will support the company's sugar, flour, pasta, noodles, and edible oil businesses as production capacity continues to expand. And Nigeria, of course, is looking forward to more of this. Of course, Nigeria foreign exchange market came under renewed pressure on Thursday as the Naira weakened slightly against the US dollar, raising concerns over the cost of imports and the impact of businesses already grappling with high operating costs. Data from the official foreign exchange market showed the Naira closed weaker against the dollar, while rates in the parallel market also edged higher. Analysts say sustained demand for foreign exchange by manufacturers, importers, and other businesses continue to put pressure on the local currency despite ongoing reforms by the central bank, and that is the CBN. Business operators warn that the weaker Naira is making it more expensive to import raw materials, machineries, and finished goods. Many say exchange rate volatility has made pricing difficult, forcing some businesses to adjust prices more frequently or observe higher costs. For consumers, a weaker Naira could translate into higher prices for imported goods, pharmaceuticals, electronics, and other everyday products. Economists say maintaining foreign exchange stability remains critical to easing inflationary pressures, improving investor confidence, and supporting economic growth. And that's how we'll leave it today for Business Brief. Many thanks for being part of it. We'll bring you Business Brief again the new week on Monday, and then we'll be in the month of August. Let me be the first to say Happy New Month to you when we did come back on Monday. I am Marian Delikbe.